Hello, everybody. Thank you for accompanying me. I'm very excited to bring you this spring tarot spread. So, why the spring?
Because the spring is the season for new growth. In some cases, we planted the seeds at the end of the summer. So we wait, we let those seeds go silent and into hibernation during the winter. But they're there being protected by the earth and just silent, trying to go into themselves and wait for the right moment to grow. In other cases, we actually plant new seeds during the spring. And they are also protected by earth. We take care of those seeds. We put them into under the right sunlight, and they're nurtured by the rain. And we just wait for them to emerge from the earth into a beautiful new plant or new sprouts from those plants that were already there. So even if the plants even if the seeds were planted before or were planted or are being planted now also in the spring, we still need to wait for those plants those seeds to really become a sprout. So now the springtime is really filled with an excitement and a lot of new opportunities. So this is really the perfect time to explore those opportunities, to start new projects, and to truly blossom. So with this spring tarot spread, we're going to look at 6 cards, and this is what we're going to be looking at. What has emerged for you over the winter period? What lesson have you learned? What new seeds are beginning to sprout? How can you nurture these new opportunities? How can you truly blossom? And how can you best embrace the spring energy? So I have my dog Comet that is here. I'm sure you can hear him. He wanted to come say hi. So anyways, let's start. So what has emerged for you over the winter period? You're getting the world. So you really come full circle. And there's something that has been completed. So something was completed during the winter period. There has been accomplishments, there have been closures. Maybe you have been working on some projects that, at the end of the year or at the end of winter just finished. And you come full circle and you are celebrating the successful completion of that important project. And then you have the opportunity now with the spring to have a new chapter in your life. You pass that page and then you open the new chapter. Isn't that exciting? That's amazing. What lessons have you learned? You have learned really to pay attention to those things that are really worrying you. Those reasons, so you are becoming more aware or have become more aware of the things that are keeping you up at night. What are your worries? What are your fears? What really gives you or makes you be unsettled? Because you're getting the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is really about that, of those moments when we are really being weighed down by our dark thoughts and we are really having this disturbed sleep. We don't sleep well because we're constantly thinking about those dark thoughts, those worries, that fear, that preoccupation. And we have that worry and despair and an anxiety is coming up, especially at night. So you have learned to really identify those things. And now you have to link it to why. Why are you feeling that way? What beliefs you have to get rid of? So what new seeds are beginning to sprout? You are really charged with new energy, new passion, a lot of motivation and enthusiasm. And you really want to build this something new. You really want to, either it's at work, a new project, or a new position at work, or something that for you, a new business for you, a new business idea. Or maybe you want to study, but you are ready for something new. So that willingness, that fire that is lighting up inside of you to start something new, whatever it is being very fueled by your confidence and your ambition, and you want to make things happen. How can you nurture these new opportunities? It's really important here that you don't pay attention to what other people say. If you have, don't let other people infuse their own fear into you. And that happens sometimes when they have this great idea and this new fire. Let's say you want to study. Oh, you want to study? Really? Oh, but you're too old for that. Never too late, never too old. Whatever it is, you can do it. So you can nurture these new opportunities by really not engaging with other people. Maybe keep it to yourself for some time. Or simply block those negative comments. Not let them go into a competition with you. You are you, you have your own thoughts, you have your own projects, you have your own life. And if they're not happy with it, fine. But just block those feelings and that negative influence, because some people can be very draining. And in case, for example, that these new projects imply other people to be into, let's say, this is what I'm getting, that maybe it's possible that in some cases, some project people need to agree with you. Let's say your family. Let's say you want to study. Let's continue with the same example. Your partner maybe you will need your partner probably to kind of agree with you, because then someone has to take care of the kids while you are studying. And this is just an example. You can transport that example into your own reality. But maybe you can find a common ground with your partner, with that person that is somehow involved into this new project. Common ground where there can be like kind of like a win-win situation for both. How are you truly blossoming? You are really going into, you're so resilient, is incredible. You are really blossoming when you don't give up and you continue working hard on the accomplishment of your goals. When you don't let yourself be weighed down. And when you are really, even when adversity is coming and you're exhausted, you're standing tall and strong with your head high. And you're resilient and you're persistent and you're ready to do whatever it takes to get to complete that new project, to get to the finish line, to get to your goal. That's when you're truly blossoming. How can you embrace the spring energy? Ooh, I like that one. So really, when you allow your intuition to speak to you, like I was saying, spring is everything about new possibilities, new growth. And maybe you might want to explore different things. Check with your heart and identify what really feels good with you. How does it feel inside? You have all the answers inside of you. All the answers that you seek lie within you. So access that inner wisdom and your divine feminine energy, and you will can tune into your intuition and into your higher self. So there's no need to have, this battle and this fear. This is a beautiful, beautiful spread. So just to do a summary, during the winter period, you close phase, there was a completion. You have learned to really identify those worries, those beliefs, that preoccupation, what is bringing you down, and to really now what it is recommended to you to identify why you're feeling that. You are ready for a new beginning, either studying, new project, new business, new position, a new personal business, but you have the enthusiasm, you have the motivation, you have the push for something new. You can nurture yourself by not listening to others, by not really letting other people's beliefs affect your new state of mind. You really blossom every time you're resilient, you try hard, you're working hard for your getting to the finish line. And you can embrace the spring energy by looking within, getting in touch with your intuition and your higher self. So I hope this spring tarot spread really means something to you. Please let me know. I would love to hear from you. What do you think? You can write to me, lauratia.com, or contact me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube at lauratio20. It will be a pleasure to me. And let me know, what other ideas do you have? I use the tarot also as a tool in my coaching program. So I have a package that I developed really that will help you shift in a very meaningful way, shift your life to the positive. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, and there are things that you really want to start changing in your life, you're ready to make that commitment, you're ready to really transform your life, you can book an initial consultation and it's free. You can go to my website lauratia.com, and then we can talk together and see how we can work, and I can help you and guide you through the path to new transformation. Okay, so it was a pleasure for me, and see you, or I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.